Ever felt alone on your voiceover journey? Ever felt discouraged? Wondered if what you had to offer was enough? Are you good enough? Is your voice good enough? Is your talent where it needs to be? Any self doubt at all when it comes to voiceover? Yeah, we've all been there. And this morning, I have a story to share with you that I think will encourage you and inspire you toward voiceover success. My name is Bill DeWeese. I'm a professional voiceover talent, have been for the past 17 years, and have worked for many, if not most, of the world's largest brands, as well as all kinds of businesses, literally all over the world. And I've been coaching voiceover talent for the past decade to do the same. And the purpose of this video and of this YouTube channel is to encourage, inspire, and teach voiceover talent to become successful or more successful in their voiceover journey. And what I mean by that is helping them to make money, making this a full-time career or a lucrative part-time side hustle if that's your choice or that's your option. So I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm going to share an actual story of one of my voiceover blueprint students in just a moment that I received right before the new year. And you're gonna love this story, and I think you will identify with it on a number of different levels. But I want to encourage you, if you would, to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you receive live notifications when I hit the live stream. Also, if you don't mind, give it a thumbs up, share it with your voiceover friends. And if you would take a moment also in the live stream, let me know your name and where you're watching or listening from this morning. So, and by the way, special thanks to Mark Lane, who, for my second day in a row now, enjoying some delicious coffee that he sent me as a gift. It's New Mexico Pinon coffee. He sent me blonde roast and dark roast, as well as some chili cocoa, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm really excited. I probably will have some of that later today. But this is, as a coffee aficionado, I love to try new things, and this is very delicious. So, Mark, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so a couple of days ago, right before the new year, I received via Facebook Messenger a message from one of my voiceover blueprint students who I first met, I believe it was about 2 years ago. And well, let me read the message and then we'll talk about it for just a moment. Hi, Bill. Long time no. Oh, and by the way, the DJ is his name. He lives in Seoul, Korea. He is an American living in Seoul, Korea. So what you're about to hear, he did while living in Korea, not in the United States. Hi, Bill. Long time no speak. With 2022 drawing to an end, I wanted to reach out and thank you. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if you remember when you first coached me through my pro demo, and that's how I met DJ. He had me produce his demo back when he first got started a couple of years ago. And he said, I took everything to heart, really pushed hard to make this more than just a side hustle. I wanted to make VO a life changing endeavor. The more jobs I got hired for, the more confidence I gained. I received countless positive reviews from clients, many of whom praised not only my work ethic and ease of working with. I remember you stressed how important that is to this business, but also the uniqueness of my voice and the dynamic range that it has. I stopped trying to copy other VO talent and stopped performing. And now I can truly say that I'm at a point where I know and own my own voice. I also know how real and possible it is to make a great living doing this. I cannot stress how awesome it is that I can spend time at home with my wife and daughter, record jobs, and still earn more money than I could have ever imagined when I first started. In fact, I came so close to breaking $100,000 this year. I still can't believe it, he says. My earnings target for 2023 is at least $125,000, and I'm confident I'll make it happen. Hands down, I am a believer in VO, and I wanted to just say thank you for teaching me and giving me the confidence to strike out on my own and make my own. I'm starting acting classes in January to pad my resume so I can land a couple of agents. I'll let you know how it goes later in 2023. Have a happy new year with your family and talk soon. DJ Dykes, voice talent. And he goes on, he sent me graphs, charts to show me, to actually verify his income. Wow. It's amazing. And as I read it, I thought, who in voiceover would not identify with DJ's story, except for the fact that he actually He doesn't have the convenience of living in America. He's actually an American living in South Korea. So he did this from a distance, not being as connected in with a physical community of voiceover talent, or at least family and American voiceover talent as we would. So, but having access to internet, obviously, and the technology allows us to do this anywhere. And he says when he first got started, he just, he wasn't sure, but he pushed really hard. He wanted to make it a life-changing endeavor. And a couple of things to point out. Number one, the more jobs I got hired for, I'm quoting DJ, the more confidence I gained. So the first point is, once you get traction, before you have the traction, it's hard to have confidence. I mean, you obviously you have some grain of confidence or belief, or you wouldn't start to begin with, but it's easy for that to wane, for that to begin to kind of slip through your fingers as maybe a month goes by, a few months go by, maybe approaching a year, and you're saying, man, I'm just not getting the traction that I thought that I would. But remember, the more jobs he got, the more confidence he gained, and the further he went in his career, and also began to understand that it wasn't about him performing or trying to be somebody else, but it was actually him being himself, using his voice, his personality, his point of view. And the result, a nearly $100,000 last year. And he's confident he'll break $125,000 in 2023. So be encouraged. Voiceover, as I've often said, it's very simple. It's not a complicated business model, but it's not easy. No business is. You know, Nothing that's worthwhile comes easily. It does take work, and it will test you. It will test your mental fortitude, your ability to persevere, to move on, to, as I put it yesterday, put one foot in front of the other when you don't feel like it, when you don't feel motivated. But the result was, as he put it, making more than he could have ever imagined. And here he is today, excited. He's thrilled. He sees a bright future for he and his family as a result. And I'm thrilled to have him in the voiceover blueprint. And that's why I coach. I mean, it's so exciting to see people like DJ who are committed to make it happen, who make it happen, and it impacts not only their life, but their family's life. And the ripples of this kind of thing can go on for generations. To see my kids now involved in voiceover because of a choice I made 17 years ago. It's an amazing thing. So as we're early here in 2023, and if you've decided this is for you, then I really want to encourage you to go into the description below, click the link, find out more about the voiceover blueprint, plug in to a community, to a system, to training, to coaching and mentoring that's going to get you to where you want to go.